Alrighty, so short 36-hour update today. I say short because my last was 20 minutes. I'm hoping to keep this one under 10. So 36-hour update. I woke up this morning and I had a pretty sore neck. My ear still feels like it's underwater and I'm pretty stuffy today. The surgery center called and did the, hey, how are you doing? Post-op, whatever. They were great. And I asked them about my neck pain. Not pain, stiffness, soreness. I think that's a better way of describing it. And they were like, yeah, it's probably from how you are positioned on the operating table. You may make your neck a little bit sore. But prior to surgery, whenever I would have issues with the ear, I would also be sore in that same area. So it doesn't really surprise me that I have a sore neck 36 hours, less than 24 hours later. So I just took some ibuprofen to try to just remedy the neck soreness, and it's going away. I have not needed to take my harder medication. I'm not in that much pain. It's not pain necessarily, it's discomfort. It's almost like an internal pressure because everything's swollen, because it's angry, because they went in there and they messed with stuff. So I think that's kind of what it is. It's just like an internal pressure, but again, not necessarily pain, which is nice. Like I said in my last video, I have a pretty low pain tolerance. Not saying that you wouldn't need harder meds, but I was assuming I would, and I don't. So don't so far. So that's nice. My nose has not been bleeding today. I picked a scab, so, obviously I bled a little bit, but it hasn't been naturally bleeding today. So that's fabulous. I am really stuffed up today still, though. So my nose, kind of under my eye, there's a little bit of pressure. I've had kind of like the headache in the front here all day. Again, I think it's all just because, they went in my sinuses and they made them angry. And so it's almost like a sinus headache, drippy nose, and then my nose has been running all day. So that's a joy. Again, my ear does still feel like it's underwater, but I've been slowly clearing it throughout the day, because I was terrified to clear it. And things are better. I'd say I'm probably at maybe about 65% hearing now, which is nice. Always nice to actually be able to hear your family again. So I've just been doing that over the last couple of hours, by just yawning and things like that. So it's better. I am going to the lake tomorrow. And for those of you who didn't watch my last video, I work in Lake Tahoe, and that's about a 2,000 foot elevation change from where I currently live. So, we'll have to see how that goes. Right now I'm working Mondays and Fridays, but I have and then once the season picks up a little bit more, then I'll be working more, but I'll probably do my next update video maybe Monday after I get home from work, in the evenings again, like I have been updating, because that'll get me up and down from the lake twice, and then maybe I'll have some tips and tricks again, because I'm scared, and that's really why I went on here, why I went on YouTube, this big public platform, was to kind of say, I'm a real person, this is my bedroom, I don't have anything fancy here, I don't wear makeup, my hair's in a bun, I'm wearing a jacket, this is my personal experience, and I hope that me being a real human, because of everybody on influencers and social media and everything, everything gets glorified now, or, just brought into the pits. So, I want to be real with people about what I'm feeling, what I'm experiencing, how everything's going, and then that way, if you want to ask questions, you can leave a comment down below. I've been checking those, and we can be real people together who just happen to be going through this awful thing with our ears, but now we can kind of rely on each other and rest on each other. So my goal after Monday is probably going to be to do 1 week updates. I did schedule my post-op follow-up for 2 weeks from yesterday, so that's exciting. To see how everything is going with my ENT, to make sure that things are healing properly and looking better than before. So it's really going to be that 2 week mark is really going to be like a personal thing for me to see if everything I went through is worth it. But I know that they said it could take like 3 to 4 weeks to actually fully heal and feel any results. And then from there, they've recommended that I wait about 90 days from surgery to dive. You know, it really just depends on how I'm feeling. But that's my biggest goal, is to get back in the lake, get back in the water, diving again. So I will definitely take you guys on that adventure, or I'll post an update after I dive if I get the option to again. When I've been clearing my ear today, because I have been scared about it, you know, just a little bit at a time. There's been a little bit of a warmth sensation, but not too bad. It's incredibly loud. I find it very, very loud. You know, not deafening, obviously, but enough to be like, okay, that's definitely a loud sound that's happening in my ear now that I'm clearing it. So I want to say a huge shout out to the people on a Eustachian Tube Dysfunction page that I found on Facebook. They've been awesome, and I've been able to help them maybe answer some of their questions that they've had, because I know that, you know, this is something that seems to be an up-and-coming procedure for a lot of people, so I want to be able to answer these questions as much as I can. But yeah, so if you have any questions or anything like that, just let me know. And then, yeah, I'm glad to take you guys on this ride with me, and I hope that the information that you're getting from me is, ooh, that's weird. It's like clicking when I'm talking, and like I can hear my jaw clicking. That's a new one. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go to bed now because that's a little freaky. Anyways, thank you guys so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, go ahead, drop them in the comments below, and I'll try to get to them on my next video.